Hey TikTok, I am possibly biting off more than I can chew here. Let's be really honest about that. My intention is to go live here on Instagram and Facebook on my laptop here, and that's what I'm doing. But I thought I'd stream it. So hang around if, well, it says I'm on, so we'll just give it a red hot crack. If you want to hang around, you can, but I'm just going to let me just see. I'm on a streaming software, so I need to work out what the hell is happening here. Show on stream. No. So welcome. Happy pre-Halloween, if that's what people want to say. Anyway, I'm here. And oh yeah, there it is. Welcome. So Instagram, if you can see me, I was just saying I've probably bitten off more than I can chew. And if it gets too much for me and the spirit world, I'm gonna ditch one of these platforms. I am on Instagram and Facebook, I think, and I'm also streaming on TikTok. So my attention is here, but you know, spirit may take me anywhere tonight. But you know, I look on TikTok and people just stream the strangest things. I thought, why not? Why not just get on here and stream my chats with TikTok, my chats with Facebook and Instagram. So that's where I'm at. And I'm just going to pause my music because I should probably not try and do too much. So just give me a hoy if anybody can see me, hear me, especially if you're on Instagram. And Facebook, because I'm using software. I'm going to put you guys over here. You can sort of see what I'm doing. Oh, no, that's shitty, isn't it? Anyway, let me get myself sorted. And we'll see what happens. Okay, so Instagram, you can hear me, you can see me. Just give me, I'm watching the comments on Instagram. And I have to flick back to, I don't know if anybody's on Facebook, if they can write a comment so I can see. But look at me trying to get all technical. Okay, so welcome. TikTok is always so much faster, right? There's already sort of 10-ish people on the other side. But I'm going to use my beautiful friend Michelle Mink's thing. And she has her intuitive cup. So I'm going to do that tonight. Love you, Michelle. But I have something in my cup. I want you guys to see if you can tune into your intuition and tell me what's in my cup. Is it warm? Is it cold? Well, I'm gonna tell you it's warm because I'm kind of like and yeah, what does it smell like? What does it taste like? See if you can pick any notes in it or even color or anything along those lines. Instagram, hi. Instagram, please let me know if you can hear me, okay? Pop a comment on there. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear or something like that. Hey, TikTok. Oh, we have over here herbal tea or Lipton tea. One with sugar mild. Ooh, close. It is a herbal tea. You're very right. Oh, and somebody else on TikTok has said orange. Yes, it's a lemon twist. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so tonight I really wanted to come on and connect. I suppose, you know, I don't really celebrate Halloween. It's not really anything for me. I don't, you know, I did a reel on it the other day around, you know, what I believe is the true origins of Halloween. You know, I have connections to the Celts, so that's what I believe it is. And the message that I wanted to put across was the fact that you don't need a particular day to draw the spirit world close. However, you know, some days, some dedicated time is always beautiful for some people, you know. You know, anniversaries or, you know, certain celebrations throughout the year, like Christmas or Diwali or something along these lines as well, you know, where people celebrate with their families is really important. And that's how I sort of see it as. So Instagram, I'm just still waiting. If someone could just write in the oh wait, hold. Oh, there's comments here. Got it. Can hear you. Got it. Thank you. Loud and clear. Hi on TikTok. Yes. So and I don't really have many followers on Facebook, so I don't know if there's any comments, so I'll just hang here with Instagram and the TikTok. Anyway, so what I want to do tonight is this is my green light to spirit. I'm always happy to do rapid fire communication to the spirit world. Sorry, to you guys from the spirit world. So what does that mean? I'm happy to be interrupted by the spirit world to connect here. For anybody that has a great need to hear from somebody in the spirit world. Okay, so it's hard when I have a lot of viewers or I'm trying to manage different screens or technology or whatever this is. This is just a free discussion tonight, TikTok. So if you're interested, you can hang on in and just see what happens for you if you found yourself here. Yeah, so that like rapid fire would just be quick connections. I do need some validation from you, but I won't be bringing you on screen so much just at the moment. So these are for people that have a great need to hear from the spirit world. So if you are interested in having a message, I would love for you to just take a moment and take a few deep breaths and call in your loved ones from the other side. You know, this is pre-Halloween, I was saying to everybody, but you don't need a particular day or time. So, but here I am, pre-Halloween. I'll be busy tomorrow night doing all the kids' stuff. So, you know, yeah. So take a moment, take some deep breaths. If this is a line for you, ask your loved one to come close and connect in with us tonight, because anybody that's watching or is on this live is giving me permission to read for them. So let's just go here. So Steffi3 on TikTok, if you're not into this, just move on, because you know, I want like-minded souls a part of this community. So yeah. All right, so let's do this. Feel free to put their first name, and I'm just going to call out to my loved ones in the spirit world as well. I have, you know, quite a few over there, like all of us in some ways, but I'm remembering you know, especially the ones that I knew in a time long ago, that maybe might have been acquaintances then, but you know, you remember them as well, and maybe lives cut short. So Matt, Dan, Adam, Jasper, Tom, Gwen, Rich. So feel free to write their name on there and draw them in closely. Yeah, so I'll just see where I'm taken tonight, if it's spirit world or if I feel like drawing you a card. We're just gonna have a bit of fun. And that's the blessed thing about readings. I think a lot of people really need to understand that if you do book a reading with a psychic or a medium, it's a co-creation. Don't ever go into a reading expecting that they are going to tell you what to do. Not, you know, so it's and the way I like to read is it's a conversation. kind of. It's about the energetic movement of what occurs in a reading. It's a co-creation. So if you go into a reading and you're like, what's she gonna say? What are they gonna do? And then, or like, let's say a message comes across and you're like, well, is it this or is it that? It should be quite clear, but sometimes messages from the spirit world don't give you the answer. The fact that the random person on this side is connecting to the person that through evidence and information that they wouldn't be able to know. And then the spirit world brings up something that you're going through. This is kind of the flow of it for you to kind of go, oh, they really do know what I'm going through. Okay. And then the medium might say, okay, they're telling me to focus on this, or they're telling me to look at that. That is the answers to a lot of your questions. They're asking you to focus your attention on these certain things. For example, I might say, okay, client, I've got your father here and he's telling me he passed like this, and the last 5 years were significant, and this date. And he's also talking about his partner. Maybe her name was Joan. And, he's now telling me that the last 4 years of your life have been very significant. What happened 4 years ago? And the fact that people can detail timelines like that can take you to a particular point saying, oh, well, it's when blah happened 4 years ago. And within that is a lock and key moment where you can unravel or spend some more time looking at your own healing or your own journey, etc. It's fascinating. I mean, it can go any quite way, to be fair. So. Yeah, welcome. Aren't they the prettiest earrings? Someone just loves my earrings. I got them in Bali, actually, on the mediums retreat with a whole bunch of amazing people. Excuse me, I've got to put the charger on my computer and then we'll get going. All right. Let's see what wants to happen here. Now there is a tiny bit of delay here on Instagram, I think. So I'm going to do my very best to do that. So come closer, dear friends. Let me see who would like to work with me first here. I feel like I want to say the name Joey or Jonathan. And I feel like I want to connect with someone. So I should just explain. I'm going to bring through a whole bunch of random information, and it's your job to help me join the dots. I can't keep up here with all the comments. What I might do is, we'll just see where it takes us. Yeah, so when I bring through names, sometimes they're like bang on, sometimes they are not. But I still like to try every single time, so don't hate on me for that. You can't help but try. They could be referring to somebody either living or past as well. But I do feel like I need to say the name Joey or Jonathan or a name if anyone can connect with that. And I feel like I need to speak of someone. I feel like I'm seeing the country and or a tractor. And I do feel like I'm connecting somebody that might have been a past before their time. So that means possibly a younger person, someone that passed before their time. I feel like I'm acknowledging a dog as well, that I need to connect in here. Just one at a time though, please, here in the spirit world. Henry. Ooh, but I am seeing like the symbol for my hands, which means they did work with their hands, but they're also having a bit of joke about this as well. It's like it was forced labor or something. I feel like they're saying there's some sort of humor here as well. I can't help but see like hay bales or tractor or something along the lines of this. So I'm just going to go and check messages, quickly have a look at the, okay, so if you can take, so the information that comes out, so there's a couple of people here going, my such and such was Johnny, or this is John or Joe. Okay, when I bring forth the information, you have to be able to take it. It's like you've got to be able to say, okay, his name was Johnny. Yes to Johnny, yes to the tractor, yes to the country, yes to the dog. So there has to be some kind of connection. Maybe this person had, but this is what they're talking about as soon as like to come through. Okay, so we have Haley here. So I just want to go to Instagram here, 22 Kyles. Can you understand that story? I feel like I'm taken to here. Yeah. Oh, you can. Used to take. Okay. And he passed before his time. I feel like I'm also seeing a car here or a tractor, yeah, both actually. I feel like there was a bit of a tragedy involved here. I feel like I'm also getting here, I need to now acknowledge a female, a mature female that wants to step forward with this person here as well. So, okay. So whoever's listening, can you understand a mature female that wants to step forward with this person here as well? I am getting the sense, okay, NGJ Bliss has said Jonathan passed early after a car accident, worked on a farm, and mum and dad took his dog to visit. That's the sort of stuff I need to hear. But I am a little bit drawn here to this 22 Kyles. Yeah. Dad's sister's son used to come and help during hemming season on our farm. Haymaking should read. I just need to acknowledge this mature female that wants to step forward here, and I am getting an M reference of some description. Now that could be passed here as well. I feel that's more connected to here. I feel like this person is even saying, all right, so let me just, it's going to be hard who takes this fully because there's a couple of people here. Oh, this, I like the look of this mum, dad, family took his dog to visit. But NJ Bliss or NGN Bliss, can you understand mature female stepping forward here? Mary, my grandmother. Okay, interesting. And you can take the M. Kyles, 22 Kyles, can you take that at all? I am attracted to you, Kylie, so I feel like there's something here that I need to come back to you for, and I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Okay. Not related to Jonathan. Okay. This M here, though I'm looking at TikTok for the moment, is this idea that this is a maternal figure. I don't feel like this is your mother, but I get the sense that they are a maternal figure here. Let me just see where I'm going here. Yeah, this dog that I want to, oh, my bloody thing is going off. This dog that I need to, Mary was John's and Dad's sister. This is the magic of Spirit World, right? We have two different screens, two different platforms, and there's two separate people that can take the exact same story. This is what is called piggybacking in the mediumship world. Two spirits, possibly possibly two separate spirit will come through because they have about 40 people on this side and they have about 20 people on the other side here, and they know that they're going to get attention to their loved ones. And even as I will continue, it'll get clearer who this belongs to, right? But if it doesn't end up being precisely for you, understand that it is a nod from spirit to let you know that they're here. And that goes for anybody, okay? So what I'm going to do now, because there's a couple of people taking this and I don't want to be dither-dathering around, I want to kind of keep this as quick as I can. I'm just going to go into the message and I'll let you see where this lands here for you. They are talking about water, okay? So there is significance here around water and either a memorial or a place of memory that I need to acknowledge. There's a lot of, when I connect in with Joey or Jonathan here, there is a lot of laughter. Like there, I've got a bit of a jokes to hear. Somebody has got like a very distinctive laugh. I feel I can hear it. He's also showing me a particular drink. I feel like it's like a throwdown, like a short VB, or is I know, no, it's not. No, it's not that. It's maybe it's like it's spirits or something, but it's in a can as well. This dog, he keeps on talking about his dog. He keeps on talking about his dog. Is this dog passed over? I feel like it is now, or is close to, or there's something about this dog that he's taking my attention to. So as I keep going, just let me say, yes, I can take this, I can take this, I can take it, and what you're taking. Okay. Yeah, but as I develop this here, he does get a little bit more serious with me. He has a bit of a front and he's quite light and he laughs a little bit here, but then he does have a front and he gets a little bit serious, like something serious is going on or he needs to explain himself around something here. There is a tragedy around his death. Oh, but there is this sense of a little bit of responsibility is now being taken on his behalf around his experience and lifetime here. I didn't mean it. I feel like I want to say I didn't mean it. I can't help but go to the water. So who can take this water situation? Yeah, and okay, so where he's going to now, because I will move on to the next people in a little bit, but he is just congratulating someone within the family, someone smaller than him, I feel. I don't think so he wants to congratulate, I do feel like a younger person or a younger male in obtaining something or achieving something recently. So I don't think they got to know each other so well, but he's just bringing attention to this. He is showing me the number 26 as well. And I know that there was family get-togethers, and that's probably where you would see him, once or twice a year kind of thing. But he's saying this little person that I'm referring to was much smaller the last time I saw him, them. Like, maybe 3 years old or younger, and you were pregnant with another one or something along these lines. Can anybody take this? Is this starting to make sense to somebody? Oh, gosh. Oh. Yeah. Okay, Kyle. Is that Kyle? Kyle? 22 Kyles. Fascinating, fascinating. So just take his congratulations. He's also giving somebody a bit of a pat on the back here. I feel like he's got an older brother or an old in-law or something like that. It's his way of acknowledging them. Yes. M. And I just want to go here to M. This M mature lady. He shows a fair bit of respect to the as he lets her step forward, and I feel like she's coming through with some things that are a little bit bit more serious. I feel like she's acknowledging somebody possibly within the family that might be going through a bit of a medical journey at the moment, or some worry around somebody still with us, earth side, possibly male, I do feel, mature male. And she's taking my attention to the stomach region as well. She's tapping my shoulder, which tells me she's like, I'm going to be a guardian angel. I'm watching over. I'm watching over. I'm watching over. Yeah. Just checking some comments. And blocking some people on TikTok because they're pains in the butt. Okay. It's like literally impossible to keep up with this now. So I'm going to leave those messages there and thank the two here that turned up, and hopefully somebody could take everything from that and apply it to their life, their story. Guys, I'm not doing any sorry, just on TikTok here. I'm not doing any paid readings at the moment. This is just a free live. So if you're happy to be here, please follow along. Make sure you follow the account so that you have an opportunity to hear from your loved ones. It's an energetic exchange. That's just how I roll. So here. Let's see where else we want to go here. I'm going to leave all their love there with you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Does anybody have an animal in the spirit world? I know this might sound a little strange, but I feel like I'm connecting. Or this is what I want to say. I feel like I'm connecting with a ginger cat or a cat that had a little bit extra weight on them at a certain time. And I feel like the name Peter is, or a P name, there's some sort of connection to a Peter or a P name. Oh. Okay, I had a ginger cat, Prada. Was Prada, okay, so this is okay. Well, I feel like the very first thing that I need to connect with here when I connect with this animal is that they're showing me that they carried a bit of extra weight. I had a ginger cat that passed from SPCA. I'm not sure what that is. Hi, Helena. A little bit of extra weight. Okay, so if there's anybody listening that can connect with an animal, that's the very first thing. They're like, I was overweight. As I speak, my cat's trying to bust in on here too. Ginger cat, P reference, either Peter or something here. And I feel like they're oh, okay. They might have even had diabetes as well. I feel like they're telling me, but they have this cheeky behavior, this cheeky personality. And he's like, it was an ongoing journey for myself and my family. I just was always on the eat. And I had multiple medical problems towards the end. I feel like I had diabetes or some kind of the way this is they're explaining this is they're showing me that they're like brimming like with things, and I do feel like they had maybe even a heart condition or some kind of murmur. Or can animals get high blood pressure? Is that a thing? Because I feel like that's what I want to say. I'm just gonna have a look at the comments here. TikTok, you're going a bit crazy over here. Okay, Anon, very large, because we would feed him all the time. Yes, Anon, yes. Goodness me. All right, so anyone on Instagram take this? All right, let's see where they're going to go. But I can understand there seems to be a few medical concerns going on here. But I do feel like I might have passed from diabetes towards the end, or, had some concerns there, and might have been put down or something along the lines of. So can somebody take that precisely? There are just marking 2, the number 2. Like I feel like I kind of want to mark the 2 is 2 significant. Why is 2 significant? Are you showing me years or months, or is that a date? They're also saying May as well. So can anybody connect with either the number 2, like 2 years ago, or May to be significant here? We lived in a number 2 house, Anon again, in our street. Interesting. Can you connect with May as well? And do you have kids now? Or I feel like they're showing me that there's small people around you, or that I need to acknowledge here as well. And I feel yeah, definitely May here, because they're showing me 5 and they're saying May 5, 5, 5, which can reference that as well. Interesting. I'm just acknowledging children in some way here as well. So however you can connect to children, and complication here as well, possibly with these children or child. Interesting. Okay, so this person on TikTok is saying, no children, but I had a child cousin pass. And was there a complication involved with this passing? Possibly medical. And as I connect in here, I do feel like my breathing is a little labored, and a little heavy on the chest. Yes, medical. Okay. There is an acknowledgement here, and I feel like this is going to the parents as well. I need to let them know that I'm okay. There is an anniversary that's coming up that's connected to this child, I do feel, or something that I need to acknowledge. And they're saying they're showing me my symbol of like it's around this time. I do feel like it even be coming, but it's saying it's very close within this time. Yeah. Okay. Someone on TikTok is clicking this as well. They're saying, yes, he passed in December. There was a medical journey, yes, and a complication here. 2023, which was 2 years ago, right? So that was the connection to 2. Okay, so just for people, and I'll continue here and on in a moment, just so people can understand how this works, is that soul group members come forward sometimes, and only the fact that a cat stepped forward first. I always find that children don't come by themselves, either with another adult or, and if I were to wait and read a little bit longer, I will know that there will probably be somebody else with this individual as well. But I can be talking about the cat and start saying things, but actually it's starting to lead into somebody else. And sometimes it's not always as clear. Sometimes I can go, oh, I have such and such here, and they are your mum's, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, it's a little bit more subtle here. So I am just going to continue here. Is there a D connection anon here with this person? They're bringing up the letter D. Come closer, my love. Yeah, I do hear this sense of saying I was quite unwell, I was quite sick. But I do get the sense that there was a lot of shock around this as well, like possibly there's something unexpected here as well that I need to acknowledge, like maybe I was okay for a period of time and then I just wasn't. They are showing me the night time So I don't know if you are aware of their story completely, but they're showing me the night time, and I feel like I used to sleep on my floor or in my bed, especially towards the last times, last moments of my life here. Yeah, very unwell. He went into remission and then passed away 3 months later. And there is a D connection to this person's name. Okay. And I feel like they're acknowledging a sister, actually, somebody else that's left behind, possibly 2 other ones. I just need to acknowledge a sister first and foremost. Can you take that? And I know that there's some jewelry, or something along these lines with my ashes in them. I feel like that's what I want to say. There's some kind of memory of me. If this child was cremated, there's this memory of me in some jewelry, whether it's a locket or ashes in something. I know I'm kept close to my parents often. Yes, they're confirming that they were cremated. I know I'm just close to them. Yeah. And can you take the oh, I wore a photo of us on my wedding day. Bless. Yeah, they're just showing me it's kept close. Can you understand? Oh, and gave the pendant to his parents at the reception. Oh my God. I'm gonna cry. Thanks so much. Thank you, sweetheart. Can you understand this? Oh, she's like, I'm bawling. Can you understand this? They want to acknowledge a sister or a younger female as well. And I feel like they are saying happy birthday to somebody. And I'm going to the month of August as significant here. Okay. Sorry, I got to move this other way. I can't see it so well. Okay, he said, he saw me as a sister, but I'm older. Okay, fascinating. And the month of August seems to be significant here as well. I want to say happy birthday or as an anniversary or something here. And there is some discussions of a little one, a child coming earthside. They're making myself aware of this. So there's somebody in the family, if it's not yourself, that is expecting or has a great desire to bring a child earthside. And they have just confirmed that his parents' anniversary was in August. I think that's what you said. But I do feel like when I connect into a visual here, I do have this cat and I have this younger person, and I feel like I see some orbs of light around this person. Oh my darling, this is a message for you. Oh my gosh. He said on TikTok, me and my husband are hoping to expand early next year. Well, that's what he's talking about. I think it's a he. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure it's a he that I'm communicating with. But they're showing me there's an orb. There's actually 2 orbs of light around them. Yes, his name is Kobe. Bless Kobe. And he's very excited. And when he speaks of this orb of light, which is a child's soul, he's showing me that April is significant here, whether this is a month of conception or birth. I do feel like more like conception. And he's showing me the number 16. So these can be the date you ovulate, or it could be something along these lines that could be significant in some way. Don't hold on to these dates because it could be next year, it could be the year after. Time is irrelevant on the other side, but there are 2 souls here that are making themselves known here. And I do feel like they might be girls. April is in his birthday, yes, but I also want to just say there's some significance here around this as well. So when you're ready, because I do get the sense that there's a little bit of, he's just saying there's a little bit of apprehension, there's a little bit of fear, there's a little bit of like, is this the right time for us to expand kind of questions? And he's saying, you know, like pause all the other stuff, all the nonsense. He's like, it is time. You've just got to be ready. So engage frequency to bring in and host a child inside, or any way that it chooses to come through. Because for anybody that's watching, it could be adoption, it could be anything. We never know, really. So I'm going to leave all of his. Oh, we were planning for only 2 children, and I dream of daughters whenever I have dream of my children. Oh, bless. So he's obviously very much around you, because these are the pieces of validation he wants you to hear tonight, Anon. So yeah, I'm going to leave all of his love there with you and the cat, who's a cheeky ginger cat. And look, anybody that's watching tonight and anybody that has been a part of my lives before knows that I do this for free most of the time. And if you feel touched by a story tonight, to leave the words of your story for somebody else to feel the magic of spirit. And by doing that, head to my Google review page and leave some words. It's not really about me. I don't own this stuff. This is not a gift that I claim. I am the middleman. And my intention always when I come on these live streams is to connect to like-minded people and to give messages that people that have a great need to hear from that. So thank you for allowing me to work with you, Anon. Oh, she said, this is so healing for me. So feel free to leave some words if you want to. The link is in my bio, and may those words touch another soul. That's all I have to say. Anyway, let's have a go here. Yes, I do private readings, guys. That's what I do. I rarely come on lives, like every now and then. It's just I have a family and an extremely busy life. So my main priority is my one-to-one readings. So if you are interested, you can jump on there and have a look at my availability for one-to-one readings. If you are on a different time zone, because I know we're kind of waking up on the other side of the world at the moment, if there's no times that suit your time zone, just request a book and we'll find a time that works together. But if there's any spiritual, let's see a raise of hand. Is there any spiritual woo people out there that love to dabble in this and love to want to know and be connected to more like-minded people? Because there was a time that I needed that desperately. Do face-to-face spiritual circles every now and again. But if you are online, I'm about to start a online circle. So if you feel like you gel with my energy and you want to be a part of that, it's nothing crazy, it's nothing intense, but I find that once-off circles aren't as consistent, and it's nice to build like a rhythm. So it's 3 weeks, 2 hours a week on a Sunday Australian time. And I chose that time because it's a good time in the US, and maybe Europe. I mean, Europeans tend to stay up a bit later, but the US, I think it's about 6 p.m.-ish and 10 a.m. on a Sunday. But it's my I trust circle. And what we do in these circles is connect with like-minded people. We talk all things woo-woo, but the most fun is that we expand on our spiritual abilities. So you can either be a spiritual practitioner if you are, or you're somebody that just wants to trust more. And that's why I created this, I trust. The more we connect with our own gifts, psychic or connecting to the spirit world, our life becomes easier in some way because we trust the messages more. So alignment comes, guidance, support. So there's a link on my website or in my bio here for events. It starts on the 23rd of November, and it's 3 weeks, and we're going to do certain development or like exercises, tools, and discussion. Is quite chilled, but I don't know. I created it because there was a time where I was like, have totally loved that. So if you're interested, go have a look. I trust Spiritual Circle. So let's see where else I'm going tonight. Let's get a fresh piece of paper. See who else wants to come through here. Oh, do we have a mother in the spirit world with a H or Heather? Heather. H reference? Hector, Heather. I want to say Heather. But I do feel like I'm connecting to a maternal figure. They are showing me like a kitchen, or like whether they were in the hospitality industry as well. How are we going over here on Instagram? Helen, Heather, maternal figure. I am noting the age of about 60, 62 exactly, to be significant in some way, or the number 62. I am connecting myself to the hospitality industry, I think, or some kind of serious cooking. Like I'm serious about this. In any which way you can join the dots here or understand this. Helen or Heather. Kind of want to go with Helen. And I want to say the name Graham as well. Guys, this is testing me. You have to be chill with me with the names, okay? Sometimes I surprise myself, but I like to practice on these lives, so be patient. Be open, I suppose, is what I want to say. If the names don't make any sense, just listen to the message, because the message will make sense. I'm willing to try. It's like when I do my spiritual art, my spirit drawings. Okay, so this is different. The next thing I feel like I see with this person here is they're showing me like stones or pebbles in my hand. And I feel like somebody needs to be able to connect with this. Like, have you recently been walking somewhere and I feel like I'm collecting stones recently, like whether this is about you online here, but I feel like I'm collecting pebbles or have some small stones or something in my hand. I feel like, excuse me, I feel like there's small people around me. And I need to acknowledge this here, collecting and taking back, or I don't know where this is meant. You're going to show me where. Is this a place that you're trying to communicate to me, or you're showing me that you've been watching your loved ones that have been doing this? Okay, so just listening on if my kid threw one in Bunnings. What? Connecting to a maternal figure here of some description. And I feel like I need to say the name Helen or Heather, and possibly even Graham, or a G reference. They're connected to food, either in the hospitality industry specifically, whatever it is, they're quite serious about it. They're not just talking about food that they cook at home. And showing me small pebbles in my hand, like I've taken them from somewhere. It could be even from a place of memory that I'm taking this. Yes. Katrina. My small son collects pebbles in our garden. So you connect these two. My dad, hey, Graham's my dad. Okay. Yeah, and the other thing I need to say here is that I feel like I need to even mention COVID times. This seems to be significant too, and I feel like I'm showing respiratory issues as well. I'm not sure exactly if they're connected to COVID. I do feel like I need to acknowledge another male here with me as well. Whether this is my brother or, yeah, where are you going with this? What's going on here? Crystal Chips Baker. Ah, hi. Could it be Hal, related to Graham? The Rock could be Crystal Chip Bakery, like bread and stuff. Yep. Absolutely, I'll take that. I just said a H reference, and I did want to say the name Graham. The rock could be crystal, like, because it's very interesting. The very first, like, I feel like I see like gems or something, but I feel like I said rocks or something. It's like the things you keep precious, like you would take them from somewhere. Interesting. I'm not sure. Let's see where this goes. So everybody that's listening that can kind of understand so far, who can understand the respiratory issues and 5 years ago, 5 to 6 years ago? Yeah, you can as well. Rianne, you can take that. You can relate to that. And you have kids too. Okay, interesting. 5 to 6 years ago. So if you can say yes, I can, just say yes, I can take the 5 to 6 years ago, the respiratory issues, da 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 da. So I can see exactly, because that's what I see, because I see a lot of people saying yes, yes. Okay, so they pass around COVID with respiratory. Excellent. Not excellent, but thank you for validating that, I should say. And oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, so if this is Hal, I'm scribbling all kinds of things. And first of all, I write Heather here, but look at this. I've written Hell as if I was about to write Helen, but you've said Hal as if that's possibly their name, and I didn't continue it. And Helen doesn't have two L's. How fascinating. And I've written the name Graham. Okay. I am also acknowledging a small dog as well, like a little foxy or a little black, and it's mainly white, but it's got some black on it as well. Rianne, can you understand that? Understand the small dog? I feel like this is connected to this person. Is it Hal? And Hal is female, yeah? Maternal figure, that's what I said, right? Now I'm forgetting what I said. Okay, let's go here. Hal. Little black and white doggy. April 15. She's showing me April and talking about the number 15. And so she's talking about food and how to do it and how to make it and the precision of it and certain recipes. And she's very serious about it. She's like, I do get the sense that this person left before their time. Like, I feel like, they had more life to live. Does that make sense? Oh, your birthday's April 15th, Hannah. Like, not that this, I wasn't extremely old. This is how I want to say, oh, she can relate. She had a book for her family. Yeah, like, I just feel like I'm a young at heart type person, Rianne. And so this respiratory issue kind of, okay, April is her birthday. She's young at heart, so April is correct. 5 to 6 years ago, and yeah, she's around COVID time, and the respiratory. She's like, I feel like this respiratory issue caught her off guard. She's like, I'm generally pretty good, but it just, I feel like she's saying it was the flu actually, and I have now fluid on my lungs. But everyone was so scared around that time, and it was very, very intense. This would be your mum's mum, correct? She's like, talk to my daughter here. Hazel. Hey, yeah. Mum's mum. Yeah, had fluid. Oh, someone else is saying here, had fluid on lungs. Yeah, Rianne. Mum's dad. Mum's dad's mum. So your paternal grandmother. Why is she bringing up your mum then? Yeah, okay. Someone's telling me I've got something in my teeth, but thank you. Thanks so much. Okay, she's bringing up your mum. Yeah, she's like, and Rianne said mum's been dealing with a lot. Okay, maybe that's what this is about, because I've just seen this card here and I'm like, I'm pretty sure, like, why am I seeing this card here? You know, I see the sunset card and I feel like I need to explain. I'm just going to go into the message here for you. So just apply it to your life as you will. I feel like we've got enough evidence for you to understand who we have here. I see the sunset card, which tells me that there's something coming to an end in someone's life. And if that is, your mum, there's this sense of, maybe a cycle ending for her, you know what I mean? Like, nothing crazy or scary, but it's kind of a relief, that I want to say, is what she's saying. She's telling me, like, you're going to be okay, it's going to be okay, and to calm. She's putting really calming energy through me. Protection even as well, opportunity to heal yourself and take the time that is needed here. I can't bloody find the other book, what it says. So just pass that message on to your mum. And is there somebody that is dealing with some medical stuff that's still with you in the spirit, in the living world here? I feel like she's showing me kidneys, or wants to talk about kidneys or blood or some sort of toxicity or something like that. This could be beginning to start with somebody else here. So I'm sorry, Rianne, if I start. I understand that as well. There's just this sense here that just seeing my word kidney up here. So how can you connect to kidneys? Is that related to somebody still living, or blood, or some kind of like, yeah, interesting. Well, you have 2 kids with that going on. Okay, she's just giving her love to you, and she's talking about toxicity, or like getting rid, because that's how I know kidneys. What they move through, right, and clean the blood. So they're just like, I don't know if they're taking medications or something along these lines. She's like, just go slow, take it day by day, and she's just giving her love to these people within your family. So I'm just going to leave that message with you, and it's a really strong message of reassurance. Okay, so take that, Rianne. It's giving you all that love there. Yeah. I see, they may be insulin intolerant. Interesting. Guys, can I just answer any questions about this, or how it works, or anything like this? I'm probably going to only be on here for a little bit longer. Instagram, do you have any questions or anything like that? What I might do is, I want to make sure Instagram gets some love out of this. I might just pull a few cards, guys. What do you think about that? This is where I call spiritual homework. Okay, so get ready. I'm going to do rapid fire. Thanks, Rianne. Feel free to leave some words for somebody else if you want to somewhere. Guys, I'm not doing mini reads on here at the moment. So if you've paid, I will check my Stripe. I'll refund you. I'm just doing free stuff here tonight. Instagram, I'm coming to you first. If you want a card, write your name. I'm going to pull one card, and I call this spiritual homework. Okay, so this is me being the channel, me being somebody that will bring an information to you. You have to take the card, screenshot it, have a look at it, and apply it to your life as you will, or apply it to your story as you will. Does that make sense? Do you happen to save the video? I really feel connected to the first spirit a lot. Oh, bless. Maybe. Okay, I'm just going to go at random, so bear with me. Get ready. Think of where you want this message to go. Don't be just, I see what happens and what comes up. Be like, no, I feel like I need clarity around something, or I need validation around something. So get ready to screenshot it. I'm not going to explain it too much. Take it and journal it, like break it down for yourself. Because that's what stock is about. You can't just expect somebody else to do it for you, right? I'm coming to Amanda here. Mandy Lynn Sherlock. I need clarity. This is your card. The Sage. Be devoted and committed. Sage is the teacher and the healer, right? So let me just pull up this, because some people are going to get a little bit more and some people won't. Be willing to go the whole road and back again. This will allow you to be the best you possibly can, Amanda. If I read for you, please make sure you're following me TikTok as an energetic exchange, please. If you would like a card. And then if you want to let me know how it relates to you, lovely, or if it makes sense. Katie on here. Kate Love Big Nil. What's going on here? Come back. Kate Love Big Nil. This is the Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. Katie Big Nil. Stop looking outside yourself, Katie, and recognize that you have incredible power within. Rebecca, Pugna Conscious 20, or whatever it says. Rebecca. On TikTok. The Oracle, wait for important information. Rebecca, 58. Be open and receptive to information, Rebecca. Gather facts so that you can make decisions that is in line with your integrity. Instagram, Chanel 91. Chanel. Shield Maiden. Chanel, my lovey, I'm not sure if you're suffering from some mental health or some, heavy moments at the moment, but you've pulled the Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. But I get the sense as I feel into this card that there is a fight going on, or some kind of need to protect yourself. It's what she represents in some way. So let's see what she has to say for you. 74. Have your plan or strategy in place before moving forward, Chanel. Let me know if that makes sense to you. Okay. Jasmine Hemera, where are you? What? Jasmine Rose. Jasmine Rose. Oh, Jasmine Rose, I feel like you're waiting for something. You have a desire, your questions about, will I, such and such, or will this? Yes, I feel like the answer, Jasmine Rose, is yes. Let me hear from you, Jasmine Rose. This is the lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. It also speaks to some other things as well, Jasmine Rose. Reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. This can mean a few things, but there's opportunities, marriage proposals, and even birth of a child. The journey of life, that kind of thing. And it feels like a yes answer, Jasmine Rose. Wow, thank you, she says. Thanks, Instagram. TikTok. Make sure you're following along if you want a free card. Okay, over here on TikTok. Where am I? Instagram. Leah Goldrick. Ooh, 2 cards came out with you. Set your sights higher, Leah, but bask in the joy of the light. So there is something here. I feel like your questions around strategy, it's maybe even financial. But they're asking you to set your sights higher. You've got the Stargazer card. It's like, look, focus, go for it. Finite your focus, but it's also giving you a yes and a very positive outcome, because it's saying, you know, bask in the joy of and the light here. Summer indicates that it could also speak to that particular time as well. Colleen, the Sims boys here on TikTok. Colleen. The Hunter. Track down your fears and desire, Colleen. 48. Track down all of your fearful thoughts and feelings. When you find them, you'll find your desire. Jess and Jord on Instagram. If you're new here, if you're following this along, make sure that you have a think about where you want this to go. This is not just me telling you things. It's about you doing the work, doing your spiritual homework. All right, so this is for Jess and Jord. The Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Take time to connect deeply with the energy of the earth so that you feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. Jess and Jord. Heather. Have a think where you want this to go, this message. Apply it story. Enjoy success and happiness, Heather. Really positive card. Know that the doors are opening for you, Heather. Follow up with new projects, ventures, and ideas, and connect with the inner fire that is driving you forward. Okay, Instagram, let's have a look. If you want a free card, make sure you're following me, please, and pop your name down. And I'm going back and forth between here and Instagram. And it's a bit quiet on the old Facebook, but yeah, all is good. Where did I go there? I'm on here first, aren't I? Tiana, D2. Tiana, D2. Tiana, you feel like you're right in the beginning of a new birth of some description, like and it feels a bit like, woo, it can feel a bit lonely and a bit like, what have I bitten off, you know, have I bitten off more than I can chew a little bit here? I've also got the Direction Guardian, which is asking you to choose your path. Tiana, what is that, 99? Connect with your deepest desires and choose a path that will make your heart and soul sing. Hello on here. Anybody want a card on Instagram? Pop your name on here and I will happily pull you a card. Stacey. I'm going to do that again. Stacey. Have a think about where you want this to go. Don't be a fairy, people. What's that? Stacey on Instagram. Ready? Here we go. Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. This also speaks of direction as well, Stacey. 120. Surround yourself with positive people and experiences and environments that make you feel safe. Call on your angels, guides, and ancestors and begin to protect you. If you're in a situation that doesn't seem clear as it seems, trust your intuition is the message, Stacey. Taking a couple more free cards and then I'm going to head out, guys. Thank you everybody that's joined here tonight. Melissa with capital Melissa. This is your card. Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. Deep here. I think you're a bit of a spiritual one. So listen to yourself a little bit more. Any questions before I head off, guys? Natalie on Instagram, you still there? Got the lady card as well here. Enjoy your growth, reap your rewards. It's a fertile card which can connect to anything you want to birth. Might not literally be a child. There's something here encouraging you to enjoy growth and reap the rewards. So step into something with a little bit more power and focus, Natalie. All right. If anybody is interested in, and they've been here all night and they're interested in a full one-to-one, you can head to my link in my bio. I'm just going to get really hot now. Yeah, so I do one-to-ones throughout the week. And yeah, feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or anything. And a final wrap-up is I am, will I be able to buy the house next door? Let's see. Let's pull a card and see what it says. Shift your perception. The air guardian speaks to how you see things in your head as well. Like it's the air consciousness, clarity, communication, and perspective. So take that message. It's not clear. I'm not going to say yes or no. Sometimes I do, but maybe there's something here that you need to look at that you haven't quite noticed yet. I'm doing an online circle. It's called I Trust. Have a look on my page. I would love for any fellow woo-woo intuitive starseeds. You don't have to have any experience. It's just to be with like-minded individuals. And it's very chilled, but it's very fun as well. You will surprise yourself. The idea that I created this is so that you can harness your intuition and apply it to everyday life. Everyday decisions, everyday stuff like this. Adina 03, the elder, healing through lineage. So it's asking you to take the time to understand that whatever you're doing in your life is making a difference, and to see things in your own way, because what you're doing is affecting a generation of, healing, essentially. All right, my friends, I am going to head off. I've got a day full of readings tomorrow, but I wanted to come on here pre-Halloween. Feel free to drop me any emails, any questions, and I will see you all next time. Yeah, that's it for tonight. Thank you, and for everybody that I read for tonight, thank you for allowing me to work with you. Okay, TikTok, bye first. I'm going to turn you off. Thanks, guys. And I'm going to end the live over here. Bye, Instagram.